What's good, y'all? Relly843 here from MaddenUniverse.com, bringing y'all another 4-2-5 over flipped defensive tip, part 2 of this mini scheme. And basically what I'm going to be doing is showing y'all a man version of the heat that I showed y'all already for this formation. Now, as we go in, we're still going to flip our formation, which I already have, and instead of going over to Crash 3, we're just going to pick the play Bullets Double A. Now, the good thing about this play is that you can still come out in the Crash 3, and the quick audible down is going to be the Bullets Double A play, which is our man version of this blitz. But for now, to save time, I'm just going to go ahead and come out in the man version of the play. So, as you can see, our linebacker stacks himself still. But what we're going to do is we're going to crash our line to the left, same beginning startup, and then this linebacker here that's blitzing, our middle linebacker, we're going to put him in any zone we want. I'm just going to go ahead and put him in a deep blue. I usually either put him in a deep zone or a yellow zone. And then we're going to put this left end right here in whatever we want. I'm going to go ahead and put him in a purple to go ahead and start this. Now you can press the coverage if you want. You can back them up if you want. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and check this out. Usually I user control the guy that's on the running back. So let's go ahead and check out this heat off the left side first. And as you can see, it comes in the exact same way as it did from the Crash 3 play. Only sending 4 people and getting the heat quickly off the outside, because the whole left side of the play, the whole left side of the offensive line is taken up by rushers. Now, one thing you do not want to do is you do not want to re-blitz this linebacker, because it will change his blitz angle to a straight down blitz angle. Now, as you can see, when you first start out, his angle immediately is pointing towards that gap no matter where you stack him. But you're going to want to stack him in the same place the computer does, which is in between the guard and the center right here. Now, one more time off the left side, we're going to crash our line to the left, put this guy in the zone, put this guy in whatever we want, this end right here. And as you can see at the snap, we're still going to come free. Now, if we want to send it off the right side, we're going to do the same thing we did for Crash 3, which is crash our line to the right, hot route both linebackers who are blitzing into zones by pressing right bumper and then up on the right stick. And then re-blitz this guy, the middle linebacker, or hot blitz him by pressing right bumper and then right on the right stick. And then we're going to stack him directly over this tackle. And once again, like I said, the line is crashed to the right now instead of the left. Like I said before, I usually use it as a halfback here. Snap the ball, and as you can see, he comes off the right edge freely. Now, one thing I will say, if you are going to play press coverage, that should be your first step, because when you press the DBs, your linebacker actually moves back out of the gap, and you're going to have to bring him down here yourself. So let's go ahead and show this off the right edge again. Crash our line to the right, hot route the linebackers to zones, and re-blitz the middle linebacker over this tackle. And as you can see, we're going to come in clean. That time we caused a fumble. And that's one thing you will see with this scheme, is you're going to force a lot of turnovers, because you got heat off the left and right side through the B gap, and with both man and zone coming at them. So they're really not sure what's going to happen. So let's go ahead and look at the B gap pressure from this. And we're going to set it up the same as part 1 of the mini scheme as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to crash our line down. We're going to hot route our linebackers in the zones, right bumper up on the right stick. We're going to re-blitz this defensive tackle. And then we're going to go ahead and re-blitz this middle linebacker and stack him over the right tackle. Now, just like the other one, this is not as reliable, but it is a nice little change-up to throw in there. Kind of like a knuckleball to throw the offense off guard. Now, as you can see, he comes right through the B gap. And I'll tell you this much, though. For whatever reason, with the man blitz, as opposed to the zone blitz, this B gap will come through clean a lot more often. For whatever reason, that guard has a much harder time coming to pick him up. And he just comes clean on a straight route to the quarterback and just plants him. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time. Crash a line down, zone, re-blitz, re-blitz. Stack him here. And as you can see, that time he did kind of get picked up, but by that time your quarterback's already got all that pressure on him. And like I said before, if you're sending the edge heat, that running back's not going to get to it unless you send it on the same side he's on. So if he's on the right, we're going to send the pressure off the left side. And I'll go ahead and block the running back just to show you what's going to happen. And like I said, since we're in the man version, since I'm manned up on the running back, I'm going to be playing the guy that's covering the running back. As soon as I see him blocking, I'm dropping back over the middle to cover anything short right here. And as you can see, the two extra linemen and the running back just sit there looking stupid and do nothing about it. I mean, this is just a great play to run, a great little mini scheme. Stay tuned for the next step in this scheme, but go ahead and get in practice mode. Don't just try to bring this into a game. Make sure you run it a couple times in practice. See what's open, what's not open, what you need to use or defend, things like that. Get a hang of the setups, get yourself getting it fast, and make sure you're stacking both linebackers on every play, because even though it may not be necessary to send it off one side or the other to stack the opposite linebacker that's not blitzing, it will throw your opponent off and make him not realize which side the pressure's coming from. But that's it for today, guys. Go ahead and work on this, add it to your playbook, and get ready for the next part of this mini scheme and for the next piece of this full scheme that I will be putting out for the 4-2-5 defensive playbook. Until then, hit me up on Twitter at Relly843, email at maddenrelly843@gmail.com, or just leave a comment on the site underneath the video or on YouTube underneath the video. Either way, it doesn't matter. Until then, Relly843, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Check out MaddenUniverse.com. All right.